I believe that the role of an RA is to be the mediator between the university and their residents, and they should be able to help any student resolve whatever issues they may have with their experience. Now, an RA has a list of things that they need to be able to do in order to be an effective RA, and before everything else, they need to be able to enforce the rules of the university. But in addition to that, they must also become a friend in cases where a resident may not have friends, a confidant in serious issues, and there's a list of other things that they need to be able to do. Going back to my experience as an orientation leader, my main purpose was to facilitate the transition that students have coming into the university. Now, to do this, I had to make sure that I knew as much as I could, not only about the university itself, but the various problems and issues that students have once they start college. Now, I learned about the various departments and resources that we have, from student rights and responsibilities to the parking and transportation services, just to make sure that I would be able to help any student regardless of the situation that they're in. Now, I can apply this experience to a role as a resident assistant and become a resource that always has an answer or a method to solve any problem. Social justice is ensuring that every individual has their voice and opinions heard as well as respected, and in addition to that, having each individual treated fairly without any sort of discrimination or prejudice. Now, to go back to working as an orientation leader once more, over the summer I worked with students and parents that came from different parts of Florida, the United States, and all across the world. And during their international orientation specifically, there were a group of parents that were anxious about leaving their students just to start school. And I formed a positive relationship with them by explaining some of the problems that their student may experience and how to deal with those problems specifically. Now, most of the parents that I spoke with were more conservative than myself and came from different religions and regions of the world, but I formed a positive relationship with each of them just by showing that I have a genuine interest in seeing their students succeed.